Welcome back to Flying Dutchman Cards, and today I have a bit of a confession to make. So, I have about 30 TTMs that I have not made videos for. So, I'm going to work on getting some videos up so you guys can check these out. But instead of trying to blaze through a bunch of these, I am just going to share a story about this TTM return. So, what makes this TTM return special? Well, let's rewind about almost 2 years to October 2020. TTM number 32, and that is where I opened up some mail that I got, and there are 4 TTM returns in there. All 4 of them had been, I assume, had been sent to the wrong address. So there was a note in there that said, sorry, didn't notice, and open this up, and it got returned to me. Fast forward to 2 weeks ago, and my neighbor down the street was having a garage sale. So the boys and I jumped on our bikes, we rode down there, thought we'd go check out the garage sale, see what we could find. When we got there, we were chatting with the people, and I mentioned that I lived just down the street at 187, and they were at 181. The moment I said that, the homeowner said, wait a minute. He ran inside, and he came back with this envelope. And so what he said was, as they were packing up, getting ready to move, he found this envelope, and he realized that it was addressed to me. And so I was like, oh wow, like, how did you get this? And basically I use a stamp, a return address stamp for my TTMs. And the 7 looks a lot like a 1. So basically the post office, I'm assuming when the machine reads it, was sending my mail to this guy's mailbox. And so in my mind, I was like, I am so thankful to get this back. But then I'm like, how many other ones were sent to the wrong address and not to my address? So I kind of brought it up casually. It's like, hey, were there any other ones? And he's like, yeah, when some of them came in, I would just put them back into the outgoing mail. And I was like, oh my gosh, because if you notice on this one, there's no return address on there. And so I was like, well, where did these ones go? And so then a light bulb goes off, and I think back to October 2020 when I got those 4 TTMs out of the blue. So what must have happened is that they got sent back, and they looked at them again, they put them in an envelope, and gave them to me. So fingers crossed, those are the 4 that he got, and then they figured it out or something. But maybe there's a bunch of TTMs just sitting at the post office waiting for me to go claim it. So I'm going to go investigate that. It was kind of mind-blowing to be able to get this back 8 months after it was postmarked from September 2021. And so very excited to get it back, and I want to show you what card it is because it is pretty awesome. Without any further ado, let's go check out the TTM that's been waiting for 8 months at my neighbor's house. All right, so here we go. Santa Barbara, California, September 16th, 2021. So here we go. We got our letter back, and we have Brett Saberhagen on the 92 score no hit club. And this was a $10 donation to the Sabes Wing Foundation. So obviously super excited to get this one back. And able to help out a good cause. So this is actually one in a set of other ones that I've gotten. So we'll put Brett right there. The first one of these that I got signed was Tommy Green of the Phillies through a no-hitter in 91. And then next up, we have a 4-person no-hitter. I got this one signed by Bob Malachy. And actually, Mark Williamson is starting to sign a little bit, so I probably send this one out to him, get that one dual signed, which would be pretty cool. And the next one we have is Wilson Alvarez, which he threw in his 2nd career start, which is pretty awesome. So that was a cool one to add there. And then the last one is a 3-person no-hitter with Alejandro Pena. So that is a cool one too. So we got 2 multiple no-hitters, but we got 5 total no-hit club. So try to add a couple more to that little subset. So there we go. That's my TTM that was lost in the mail. Post in the comments, has anything like this ever happened to you? I'd love to hear your guys' crazy USPS stories. So also, if you haven't checked out part 1, go ahead and select that link there and you can check out the first part of this saga. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.